one who is bitter because I contested you. So like I'm saying, you asking me about why would he want? Yeah. So you, President Mahama, you came and that was the feeling that you were coming to push all the Mills people out. So at that Congress, so when they couldn't bait me to contest him, then he drove to me. Here, Asiedu Nketiah. He drove to me. Oh, that I know more free Castle. I call Flags house. And no more jai. Yeah, good Castle. Who are also an open continent ponano. Sea breeze never wa 52 an hour call baby. Asiedu Nketiah drove to that my office in the castle. He himself morning he came. I know better mercy. Kwaku, thank you. Martin Yakosu nyina. Say John Crawford say be contested me, who contested me. Afen na man who ati wase. Afen na man who say President Mills no do. Uye nipa. Your kind of people are rare. This kind of integrity I've not seen some before. Michelle Bo say me kone prince and suni. Me kone prince nine. And I'm swearing on the grave of my mother and my late daughter. Asiedu Nketiah, whatever he believes in, he should bring it and come and swear on. I will hold my holy Bible. The two of us will swear on what we believe in. If I'm lying, fine. If he's lying, fine. Because I won't come and sit down here and lie for anything.
Let's just say, Oshebo.
Then he won't go again for the fourth time. Then he's going for the third time. And gave me some other reasons, including regional, ethnic reasons, but those ones I don't reveal them now. At the right time, I'll come up with all those deep details, names, things. If I'm compelled to, I will. So then I said, well, fine. That's how we went to Kumasi. Came back. I was his deputy. So so Comrade J lost. Yeah, John lost. Then the facts are there.
Yeah.
So that's when he swore that he will never forgive John Mahama for what he did, taking out those people. If you remember, before the Congress, he and Asiedu Nketiah went to support Comrade J at Kama. The Kama now call and so okay.
Yeah.
And Okoka says, so mu Comrade J free wa. Or no beje Jumano. Don't you remember that? Mm-hmm. So am I lying? So the father Comrade J was out, he was bitter.
So if
you're talking about bitterness, it's people like Asiedu Nketiah, they are so bitter about John. You see? But they have created a very nice facade. Because I went and granted one interview. And I said, I love Atta Mills. And I work for John Mahama. If you ask me today, I will repeat it. I loved Atta Mills and I work for John Mahama. I will repeat it. My first copybook. Why? I didn't say I hate John Mahama. I said I work for him. At the end of the day, Angel FM, your appointment letters is to work, not to love. Love is subjective. And then, John Mahama, they too say they love him. Will I be angry with them for saying they love him?
How closer have you been to John Mahama?
It's a working relationship. That's all it is. It's a working relationship. And that's what it ought to be. He's not under any compulsion to take me to his bedroom. So I have nothing against him.
A man for to say, Tamana, Prof. Mills, Etias and John Mahama as a vice, now, money a certain level of impedance and his fools.
I'm spokesperson for the president and the presidency. I'm not the chief of staff. I'm not the secretary to the president. And if you know the castle configuration, Kwamina, the very top floor, president and vice president, and the top floor, cabinet office, secretary to president, blah, blah. Me, I'm downstairs. And there's a dedicated corridor between the vice president's office and the president's office.
Okay.
Anytime vice president, sorry, on Nantisa corridor, no, president, sometime.
Okay.
Why not block his hand from seeing his boss? Wow. Me, I'm downstairs. If I have to go, I have to climb upstairs before I can see the president. So if the vice president wants to see his boss, I will not even be there to see it. So how do I block him from seeing his boss?
Talking about bitterness, Asiedu Nketiah bitterness.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
There's been allegations that it's rather Ofosu who doesn't like John Mahama and not.
It is not true. Ofosu was. You see, the whole story is that Ofosu, Kwabena J, and Asiedu Nketiah, they entered headquarters the same year, 2005. Eridek.
Okay.
And yet to Abayi Omotre. National chairman.
Yanko.
National chairman.
National chairman.
Yes.
General secretary. And a vice. And an organizer. So in that order.
Yeah.
So the three most prominent offices. But per the constitution, actually, the national treasurer is even senior to the organizer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at the secretariat, the general secretary is the boss, his two deputies, national treasurer, deputies, before even organizer.
Okay.
But normally the national treasurer is not loud.
Yeah.
So we have a chairman, GS, organizer. Then, you win in 2008, Ofosu went into government. President Mills in government. President Mills, we are President Mahama Baye, Ofosu didn't get back into government. So Ofosu, the same Congress now, be a deputy. No? Yeah. Ofosu came as vice chairman. The highest vote. So I was at the secretariat. So by the time he became vice chairman, he has become senior to Asiedu Nketiah. Is that not it? Mm-hmm. Is that not it?
Yeah.
Become senior to Asiedu Nketiah.
Yeah.
But vice chairman in the NDC, almost all of them, they are not really. So suddenly, Ofosu has become national chairman. Asiedu Nketiah's ego cannot take it. He will never respect Ofosu for anything. That is the problem.
Is that what is happening?
That is the issue. One man who wants to be God. He wants to play God. So after 17, 18 years of general secretary, Ofosu Bekwako did chairman. On chairman. That's all. There's no message. The Oya no the camera 2 days ago. Did you hear any message in it? And then because you suppose I should run up. But one of the me. I'm not a saint, but I'm a moralist. May 15th, 79, June 4th, 79, 31st December 81. I was in Burma camp. I was a schoolboy growing up. I saw the revolution. I saw Rollins. I saw people die. I saw friends. I know friends whose fathers died. Mm-hmm. Families were dislocated. My father himself had to go in for some few days before they released the master. I saw the revolution. I didn't read about it. I've grown up. Psychologists will tell you that by the age 6, you have formed about 60 to 75% of your mental makeup for life already. But people don't know. So if at 9, 10, I was seeing those things, I see it every day. I saw Rollins carry a coffin of a fallen soldier. Yeah, because that man was not meant to die, but bullet ninyanibi. And Rollins wept carrying the man's coffin to go and bury. We have seen things, oh. We didn't wait for the revolution to finish and for Rollins to discover people in some areas, and they come today and they can call Rollins a backing dog and say they will take the party away and spoil it. No way. All I'm saying is that, so that is it. He never respected Kwame Nkrumah, never respected Potufi. Of course, he won't respect Ofosu Potufi because he started off as my junior and now you say, so I will come and take this. But Kwame, what is even serious and so immoral about what is happening is that currently we are in opposition. You are the general secretary of the party and you are serving on the Parliamentary Services Board. Where's your authority and power? You have sold it. What tongue? Authority and power. So he has no voice. He can't talk. And he's suffocating the party. Even in parliament. You're on the Parliamentary Service Board. What can you do? I was hoping, say, Nura. And I said, Nura, yes, I didn't know. Come conference. He would have been bold enough to tell us, say, look, NDC, to prove to you that I will turn a new leaf. I'm resigning from the Parliamentary Services Board before I contest for chairman. So, Kwamina, our General Secretary, has lost all his energy and color. He can't speak. He has no voice.
He
no problem.
It comes with experience.
Which experience? But Ofosu also has the experience. We also have the experience. The experience I have in managing even a president and a presidency, has he managed it before? It was that experience I used to work for him as his deputy and propped him up and he looked so good. Anyway, so you are General Secretary, no problem. And our tongue when you nyam. And our tongue party when you nyam, no problem. For you to become our national chairman and leader and still be on the Parliamentary Services Board, Asiedu Nketiah, is that what you want to do to Jerry Rollins' NDC? And you expect that some of us will sit down and watch you mess up this party for personal gain? Come on.
Okay. Now, the party will decide finally when you go to Congress. So decisions with a party and
and I'm serving notice.
Yes.
If for any reason Asiedu Nketiah makes a mistake and takes my name out of the delegates list, because I'm qualified to vote. I will place an injunction on the Congress. I've served that notice. If he makes a mistake,
I've said
it. I am qualified.
You are serving a notice.
Nobody has sacked me.
You are serving a notice.
I'm serving notice. Asiedu Nketiah, because he's the General Secretary. He's still the General Secretary. And Congress will be on his laps. If he makes a mistake and takes my name out of the delegates list, I will place an injunction on the Congress. Because there's a revolution going on. Revolution has a long way to go, but has come to stay. Revolution has a long way to go, but has come to stay. Cadres may come, cadres may go, but the revolution has come to stay. Revolution has a long way to go, but has come to stay. Asiedu Nketiah, you make a mistake and take my name out of the delegates list, I will place an injunction on the Congress, and we shall see.
Kwagu, yanko ada 1 or 2 issues bimo. I'm saying Mahama time cry no. Tomo president, the minister, Yera Setekpe, who can say me if I know about the followers of the party, what they think about the man and his work as a finance minister, and the idea. Sad now, you know, and I made me, I'm just saying, and I inspire the current MPP Koko somehow say almost up to this Koko actual president say beya finance minister one couldn't be
you come I mean that is democracy. Kabi memin kabi yen ku yen ho yen didi atem yen fa continue and one say if you feel say you are in a party and you believe that something is not going on right, you have the right to speak. That's all. So I spoke at the time because now baby I don't your taxi condom, your taxi cutlasses, your taxi Wellington boot, your taxi BBI, you see I read namno amanaka dumpe. Which presupposes say na and nambi wo dumpe ne. Yes sir.
Yeah.
President Mills, Dr. Dufo, Emisata, that triangle, the president as president, the finance minister, the governor of the Bank of Ghana, managing the economy, 34, 36 months, single digit inflation, stable currency, clearing of the arrears that we inherited, introduction of single spine, foreign currency reserves, still infrastructure is going on, na and now more. And ya nam na kadumpe. Yami na mikaye. Tomorrow we nam na akadumpe na mo taxi condom, cutlass.